Hello, everyone. Back again. A lot of people who know me have been calling me and asking me and messaging me because they're interested in knowing that how come a business analyst became a motivational speaker. But I think it has got a very interesting story. Is like I was involved in a bike accident, and it happened on 5th October 2018, and it was not looking good. I had my right hand radial head fractured. There was another fractured bone in the left hand, and when I went to the hospital, doctor said it isn't in the best shape, and I wanted having a surgery for it, but it was quite painful, and I was sort of not doing anything with both the hands for nearly 4 weeks. But I think that was the most interesting or most important thing that helped me to change, because after those 4 weeks, we visited India in December, and there was a whole drama about my health. And like, I have been drinking a lot, and I've been drinking every day. Business stress, that stress, this excuse, that excuse. But it was a whole family drama that happened on 15th December 2018. And after that whole thing, I felt so little in my eyes that none of it made sense to me. Like, anything that I've done in my life, none of my success meant anything to me, because I was staring at a mirror with a 122 kilos monster who's short of breath, who has a drinking problem, who has a smoking problem, who doesn't know what to do. And right now he's standing in the mirror where doctor says that your hand might not go straight ever, or you might have arthritis, and everything is swirling into my mind. That day I decided consciously that I'm going to change. I'm going to burst my bubble, because in the end, at that time, I felt success meant didn't mean anything. Believe me, success was nowhere to be found, and I felt helpless. And at that time, I realized that I needed help. That was the first time I thought I needed help, because the life just was swinging around me, and I was not able to make sense of anything. Like, I mean, what am I doing? Why am I drinking so much? Why I'm not thinking about my health? I might have heart issues. I might have this. I might have that. Again, the negative thinking pattern. Never ever thinking anything positive. That's when I knew that things needs to be different. Thing needs to be changed, and I started gathering knowledge about how to change, for which I did a lot of courses like yoga courses, meditation courses. I exercised with a personal trainer, started going to gym regularly, dropped a few kilos, started feeling better. But while this was all happening, I was feeling this liberation from the inside, where I was feeling that I should start working on what I like more, and not make excuses all the time that I have business, I have that. So I decided to stop watching TV. It's been 2.5 years, no TV. Um, and it has helped me give so much more time on my hand, that I was able to do those little things which makes all the difference. And along the way of that transformation, I felt that most of the people are suffering because they don't know that they need to change, because not everyone has a person where who can listen to them without judgments, without saying to them, oh, think positive, you'll be fine. Because seriously, I think that this word has killed more dreams than anything, that think positive, because people are trying to tell what they're feeling and what's going in them. And after listening to all that, family friends will be like, oh yeah, you'll be fine, think positive. But actually, thinking positive didn't help. But all it helped was I had to go through the pain of the transformation. I had to change my habits. I realized that I had no blueprint of my life. I couldn't make sense of like why I got to where I was, and I couldn't make sense of where I was going. So that's why I thought, like, what does this success means for me? Then I consciously started working on myself. It has been 2.5 years. I never had one drink. I never had no meat to eat. I'm not against any person who are drinking or eating meat. It was just a conscious decision I took, and I promised myself that life won't be like this. I will do the necessary things to change. It was painful, but believe me, guys, it is the most liberating and most satisfying thing to do when you do what you like to do, because then work is not work. Now I understand this saying to my core, that when you work what you love, you don't feel like sleeping, you don't like eating, you're just so involved in it, you're so passionate about it, you're so immersed in it. So don't go your life day to day as an automated process. Yes, I understand life is a busy for a lot of people in a lot of ways, but I still urge you guys to look deeply, and you will find that a lot of people who complain they don't have time, let me tell you, you have a device that tells you exactly how much time you're wasting. Go to your screen time and it will tell you how much hours you got on a daily basis, and count your TV time. That's the time on your hand from day one. So it's just about, you have to start telling yourself a different story. You have to be a new person with a new mindset. And yes, the transformation feels difficult in the beginning. When I first gave up drinking and meat, first 2 months were quite tough because I was drinking every day. But I just kept a focus on why I wanted to change, because I wanted to live longer. I didn't want it to be unhealthy part of me no more. And if that does mean that I have to cut down on my other things, that's fine. And all I understood was that my body is going through the transformation, and yes, that helped me ease with all the symptoms I had. But it is the most freeing and liberating experience I have felt since last 40 years. I haven't slept more well. I sleep like a baby now. I can't believe where I have a sleep like, it was a lovely sleep. And I never had this feeling for a very long time. So believe me, guys, it is worth every cent. Go after your change you are looking for. And this world is full of beautiful people. Just let, until somebody knows you need help, how can somebody help you? Just let people know you need help. There's nothing to hold, because the weight of the world is not on your shoulders. That's how people feel, and they just take it to themselves. But believe me that as I started to realize this, as I started to open that I needed help, I am not a rocket scientist that who would be the best in everything. So health was something that was not my expertise. I asked for a lot of help. I got a lot of help. And in the end, I was able to achieve what I wanted to achieve. That I'm right now, it doesn't matter to me that I become successful, I don't become successful, because I'm so happy that I'm able to do what I always want to do. I'm in a much better, healthier state of mind, and all that gratification, even nothing compares to it. So go ahead and achieve your dreams, because the only person stopping you from getting those dreams is you. So look in the mirror and say to yourself, not why me, but try me, and you will succeed. Thank you so much.